Black representation video games. For me to make a little background check for this thing, Antonio Speaks is our kind of boy. We got a victim mindset. Always feel like black people are put down. Let's hear Movies crying. Let's get it.
Black representation in video games. Let's talk about it. So I've been playing video games my entire life. Growing up, my friends would jokingly refer to me as a game freak. And if I take a look back, I kind of did fit that description. It all started with the PlayStation 2 to me. My older brother had this console, and looking up to him, I played all the games that he did. GTA San Andreas, Def Jam Fight for New York, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw, and pretty much all of the NFL and NBA Street
How old is bro?
titles. Surprisingly, these games had very high black representation. This was my first introduction to gaming, so I thought it was the norm. Now fast forward to December 20.
So this is the one thing I don't like about the Wakanda boys. Every single time they want to talk about the race. Oh, this game was filled by a lot of black people. Why?
These games had very high black representation. This was my first introduction to gaming, so I thought it was the norm. Now fast forward to December 25th, 2011, I got my hands on my very own PlayStation 3. Growing up with siblings, man, y'all do not understand how annoying it is having to share a console. So when I got my
that's actually the finest thing.
own, I was happy as hell. This is where my love of gaming really grew, and I also started to expand my category of the games I was playing. As I started dibbling and dabbling into different games, I started noticing something. It's not a lot of niggas in these titles.
There's no black people in games. There is no way, bro.
Now today we're gonna be doing a dive into black representation in video games. I'm going to be addressing the lack of representation, how it can be better, and also titles where
There's no representation in games. How stupid can you be, my G, to even say this?
I liked how black people were represented in these games. I want to go ahead and clarify this like I do in every video. If you are one of those people that use the sentiment, it's not that deep, go ahead and click off my video, bro. We get deep over here, okay?
We're not scared of your stupid words, man. Come on.
Pause. But look, no more talking. I hope y'all enjoy this, man.
Okay,
let's get into it. Black protagonists in video games are rare. Under 5% of major AAA games have a black lead. Historically, since the dawn of gaming, there has always been a white male lead with a gun. Master Chief from Halo, Nathan Drake from Uncharted, Joel from Last of Us. The examples are endless, and we can literally go on and on listing these people off. I played pretty much all of these games and loved them. Despite the race of anything, I've always valued art, TV shows, movies, books, gaming. But on the other hand, I love me some black representation. Sad thing is though, man, the same
What does being black gotta do with anything though? That's what I don't understand.
Not be said for others. Because in 2026, just the thought of a non-white male lead will get labeled as woke or DEI higher. Some lame bullshit.
Nah, nobody ever say that, bro. Nobody ever say that. These are the type of niggas who be crying, oh, James Bond is not black. Why James Bond is white? Like, dog, that's his fucking script.
Now, to start this video, I want to talk about some black protagonists that I've played and I come across. CJ from San Andreas is probably the most notable. Releasing in 2004 and selling over 27 million copies, this game was a hit. The way y'all see it, y'all know I gotta get deep. CJ represents the struggle of black American youth in inner city America. We see him.
Everybody fucking struggle, man. Should we make a game for African people as well because we struggle as well? Nah, that's fucking retarded. Damn.
Deal with gang violence, drug dealing, police corruption, and broken families. Something that black people in inner city.
Yeah, this nigga sound like he came from a broken family, bro. You got this victim mindset. Oh my god, this is unreal, bro. Niggas really this victimized in their whole life, man. I can tell he's not the one speaking. He's speaking from what he was told.
Can most definitely relate to. Now the story follows him returning back home after his mother was gunned down in a shooting. His father is never mentioned in this story, and you know, y'all know me, I add that to the notes. This is a stereotype of black people. They think a lot of us don't have dads, or our dads are
That's a fact though.
Or they're dead, you know? It is the case for some individuals, but not all of us. I can just imagine, you know, a young white
Majority of black people grew up without parents, especially in the USA, bro. And that is the reason why they commit a lot of crimes. People like to say, oh, black people commit crime because they grew up in poor families. No, there's also poor Asian, there's also poor Mexicans. But when it comes to crimes, it's most of the times black niggas. And the reason is because over 87% they grew up without a dad.
Playing this game that has never interacted with black folks, seeing this and thinking, they all are like this, you know? That's why I just kind of say you got to be intentional when you write these characters. To be fair, I don't think Rockstar had this in mind. Just even at this time in 2004, making a black person your lead, that's crazy. Even though CJ wasn't written the best, I love his character and we all can appreciate him. Now my next example is a character in a game you probably never heard of. Marcus Reed in the game True Crime New York. Now this game wasn't that popular. It released back in 2005, and by December of that year it sold sold 348,000 copies. This was a flop in Activision's eyes, but numbers never tell the true story. This game was amazing and the lead was even better. This game stars Marcus Reed, a former gangster turned NYPD officer. He works his way up and eventually is promoted to organized crime unit. The story follows him as he investigates multiple
I wanna play this game though. We got 1,000 likes, we gotta play this game on stream.
Crime organizations. Now what makes this game very interesting is you can play as a good cop or a bad cop. We can see how Marcus uses a mix of, you know, his street smarts and his trained police background to get the job done. There are even 2 different endings to this game, but it all depends on how you play, you know, being a good or bad cop. This game deserves its flowers, and I don't know what caused it to do bad. Maybe it wasn't promoted as good, or maybe people didn't want to play as a black character. I don't know. Now, let's talk about
that can never be the case. Because if 2004 people play San Andreas as a black character, why do you think people are not gonna wanna play it because somebody's black? Maybe the game is shit, maybe it was not promoted enough, but don't try to be, oh, maybe it's because it's black.
Loved black protagonist Lee Everett from the Walking Dead Telltale series, specifically season 1. He is a deep character with a, you know, kind of troubled past. The game starts off with him in the back of a police car after being convicted of murder. I don't know, y'all, is that playing into the angry black man trophy going to jail? Okay, let me chill. It turns out he murdered a state senator who was sleeping with his wife. While being transported to a prison, a zombie apocalypse breaks out. Throughout the game, we see Lee develop his survival skills. He's learning how to make better moral choices and also becomes a great leader. What we all adore about him the most though is his relationship with Clementine. Now Lee is introduced to Clementine when she's about 8 or 9 years old. She was separated from her parents because of this whole zombie apocalypse. Lee takes her under his wing.
Man, this game got good storylines though. I gotta give them props to that.
End up forming a father-daughter bond. Lee goes from a person who is, you know, extremely flawed, ashamed of his past, feeling guilty, so by the end of the game, man, a protector, a great leader, and an overall loved person. I don't want to.
So this guy wanna say all the black killers, all the black serial killers from all black or from whatever gang, they should be freed because, you know, maybe they may have done murder, but they may end up being good people. But listen.
For the story, man, just know I'm a real nigga and I don't cry. But at the end of that season, a real nigga shed a tear, alright? Black male leads are rare.
Remember, this nigga cooking clean though. You're already feminized.
Leads are rare in gaming. But you wanna know what's even more rare? Black woman leads. The most notable character for this is Clementine from The Walking Dead. We just discussed her. There are many discussions surrounding her race, and it is kinda, you know, troublesome. To me, she looks racially ambiguous. And what you notice is that within media, they always try to frame a light-skinned person or, you know, someone of mixed descent as the standout for the entire race. This is a problem because, you know, black people such as myself or even darker than me, especially my black women, it's like I appreciate the representation, but it's not true. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why they made Clementine look like this when there is a photo of her parents, right? She has a black mom and black dad. I think they're fully black, but somehow Clementine, she looked Blasian, right? She like you have a full Asian parent. But anyway, man, she's black. She got 2 black parents. In the series, man, we see her grow from a scared young girl to an absolute beast, you know what I'm saying? So Clementine, she's goated and I love her. So yeah. Now a recent example that portrays black women in the best light in video gaming to me, and we probably have never seen a greater representation of us in general in video gaming. Hazel in the game South of the Midnight, released last year in 2025. You play as Hazel Flood, a young woman in a mad.
I don't even know if there's anybody who gonna play as a woman though. There's no hate to women, but in reality, we got preference. Who wanna play as a character which fucking looks like this? What the fuck? You see how ugly this fucking shit is? Let's be honest. Nobody playing this game, bro. There's games with black people in it, the same way there's games with white people in it. Duh. That's life.
Southern Gothic version of the American Deep South after her hometown was devastated by a hurricane. Now Hazel discovers that she's a weaver. You ask what a weaver is? Let me explain. It's someone who can see and manipulate mythical threads that bond reality together. Now the story centers around her finding her mom and healing fractured spirits and places by confronting supernatural beings. I love Hazel, man.
This game already looks ugly, man. I don't want any of you guys to come on my dicks telling me, oh, you are African Myron Gaines. You hate black people? No. Tell me this game doesn't look nice.
Healing fractured spirits and places by confronting supernatural beings. I love Hazel, man. She is very well-rounded. She's not stereotypical in no type of way, and I couldn't complain less. There are also many cultural references in this game, specifically for all my black Americans that live in Louisiana. Man, as a community, bro, when this game came out, a lot of black people, we came together and we love this shit, bro, because we never get this type of representation in video games, bro. It was just something magical, but we all know we had a certain group of niggas hating.
look at South of Midnight Steam numbers. Let me see.
Oh, and you see now they wanna flame my boy Asmon, trying to call him racist. Oh, he got racism. Shut the fuck up, bro. These Wakanda boys, they're fucking retarded. They are fucking retarded. They want to turn everything about race. At least take a break for once.
So it's got only like 400, 300 people playing it. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I feel like there's not going to be that many people that buy this kind of a game, right?
Duh. I'm not buying it. I'm black. I'm not fucking buying that shit.
And so this is the issue I think a lot of these studios have, is that they think that they can take a genre that appeals traditionally to men and then shift it to a female protagonist or like a female setting and then expect to maintain their audience. You can't do that.
Facts.
That's just not how it works, right?
Facts.
It's like if you're adding in a
this
character.
Is why I like Asmon Gold though. This nigga always speak facts. That's why he always grows bigger, man. Check his YouTube series numbers, bro.
A video game,
Jesus.
And like it's an action combat game. If it's a female character, she better have huge tits. And if she doesn't, you're doing something wrong. Like, I'm sorry, because the people that play those games are gooners and guys, and that's what they want to see. You don't give it to them, well, that's fine. They don't give you their money.
Thanks.
And this is the problem. Is like as soon as
it's not even about being racist or being a gooner or something. The game, you know, when I see a game. It's not about me having fun, just want to push certain message. It's like making a game and making the lead character a gay man. Like, bro, who's buying that shit? So when you trying to put a black woman, we're trying to get the black representation in video games. Nobody buying that shit.
Studios realize this and they start like listening to players rather than like assuming that, you know, players don't know what they want or like some bullshit, then we'll actually see big changes happen and we'll see things improve. But it's going to take a while, right?
That white narcissism is real. If it doesn't center these folks, then it's a problem. It's just sad that in 2026, us wanting to be seen more is a problem and will make some folks uncomfortable. Even though
nobody is uncomfortable. I was about to say my friend, but I can't be a friend with a pussy. Throughout
all of time, you know, in America has been centered around white folks, man. And it's like, golly, bro, y'all complain too damn much. In 2026, my motto is simple. If a game doesn't offer solid, customizable, black features, I'm not buying it. Games claim to have the most...
Who gives a fuck? These Wakanda boys are fucking retarded. Oh, if they don't let me use black people, I'm not buying it. Duh. Nobody gives a fuck about your stupid black bitch anyways. You go to fucking go get clean. Like, I don't want to have beef with a lot of people on the internet, but this is goddamn retarded, bro. Let's be honest. If I can't customize my player to be black, I'm not buying the game. Then niggas speak like this Kai Cenel, somebody who got a crazy emotion. Nah. Yo, Antonio speak. A Wakanda boy with no motion and with no influence. Whether you buy the game or you don't buy it, it's not going to stop other people to buy it. And also, you were saying, oh, this game got black women. It's good representing black people. Your buddy, how many people are playing the game at one point? 400. 400 people playing the game. That's how shit it is. So I don't give a fuck whether they buy the game or don't buy it, because it looks like the game they like. They don't fucking get nobody to buy them. Nobody gives a fuck. Imagine this nigga be like, oh, bro, in GTA 6, I can't turn my player black. I'm not buying GTA 6. Is that gonna stop me from buying it? Nah, you are fucking retarded, bro.
Diverse customization ever, but can't even get the bare minimum down pat. I don't know about y'all, but I like putting myself into video games. This helps with the immersion. Like, if I can see myself in the character, I'ma like it more. Simple. This is a problem that is bigger than gaming though. The entire world is whitewashed. You know, your essential features are put on a pedestal and everything else is seen as lesser. Lighter skin, smaller noses, straighter hair. Speaking of hair, if I see this shit don't make me mad, bro.
That's a fact,
do not
though.
make me mad.
A lot of black people got dreads, dog.
Nobody in real life rocks this fucking hairstyle.
You literally got dreads right now. What the fuck you yapping about?
Killmonger has did irreversible damage to these white developers. I promise y'all, we don't like this shit.
White developers.
And even just the texture, we never see this shit represented in the best way. I think this is a big reason why a lot of black people cater more towards sport.
Have you ever seen this nigga now wearing this kind of cap? What's your fucking forehead, nigga?
This game. 2K, for example, man, their customization is, you know, it's top notch. We got the black hairstyles, you got the black clothes, you got the culture. Like, we don't see this in other games. I love Elden Ring. I played it for the first time a few months.
My nigga, NBA is made over like what? Like 80% of them, like, they are black people. NFL is mostly black. Why? Is because they are good at playing the game. So you can never be, oh, NBA, they got customized, bro, because, you know, it's a black game. Basketball is for black people, it's for us. You can never be like, oh, these are the games they are putting white people in front. That's not the fucking case. I'm seeing this nigga soon crying about the Forbes list being a lot of white niggas, bro. You gotta be like, oh, there's no black people. There's no black people. Let me show you. Let's see the Forbes list, though. Bow. This is the Forbes list right now. Elon Musk, white. Larry Page, white. JJ Blin, white. You know, even if you're Jewish, you're gonna say you're white. Mark Zuckerberg, white. Jeff Bezos, white. Larry Ellison, white. Bernard Arnault, white. Jason, he's Chinese, but he's not black though. Lobo family, white. White. Jaime Amancio Ortega, he's from Spain, but he's not black. Jimmy Orton family, white. Warren Buffett, white. Alice Watson, white. 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 Look, this is the first time we gotta see a black person. This is the black person comes up. Where's black people? Black people are not represented? Black people are not represented, my friend? You gotta be soon crying, oh, black people are not represented. The same way if you roll through the NBA roster, you're gonna see a lot of black niggas alone. That's life. Black people, we are good physically, and I really believe white people, they are so good mentally. Because if you see everything which has ever been invented, always been invented by white people actually. Why did I say black? The Twitch you streaming on, invented by Twitch, a white person. All these companies, let's for example, Elon right now, he's a CEO of Tesla. Who invented Tesla? A white person. Elon invented the PayPal, he's a white person. Like, all these people are white. And some Indians in there, like, look, they're white. White. Ah! The first black person, my boy from Nigeria, Aliko Dangote. He's about 81. And he got money, you know. I'm not saying he's legit, but you know, he's from Nigeria, and you know what happened in Nigeria, man? He literally went to Nigeria and formed like a monopoly. And yeah, he deserved the money he have, you know, from the things he had to do to get the money. So in 100 billionaires, 101 billionaires, there's only one black person. One. So this nigga gonna cry because black people are represented? This is the type of nigga to be crying, oh, James Bond should be black. Why don't we have a black James Bond? And yeah, because the niggas like this always crying about black people, that's the reason why black people lost the fucking aura, chat. You remember the aura black people had when the Black Panther fucking dropped? That time black people were black people. But niggas like this always crying, always bitching. Oh, the Oscars is too white. We need black people in Oscars. Oh, now look, you put black people, you put somebody like Will Smith, and you gotta go to slap the shit out of another black person. Me, I don't like to go deep into a race. I believe race is nothing. Race means nothing. Race, when you see a DNA of a white person and a DNA of a black person, is the same. Completely the same. But the only difference we have in our body is what called melanin. Melanin is us, is too much. That's why I became black. So these guys, these Wakanda boys, I'm gonna destroy them. I know they may say, oh, you are self-hating. No. You are a pick-me. No. I'm spitting facts. We are so good physically. That's why when you see like a French team, it's full of black niggas. There's no white people play for the French team in football. Same in basketball, same in handball. It's always some black nigga. And when it comes to mental-wise, inventing, innovation, money-wise, white people, they are above us. Facts. If you want to debate with it, even if this nigga Antonio speaks, if this Wakanda boy want to debate, I'm ready to destroy him any day, anytime. Because me, I'm not scared to speak the truth. I'm not scared to share ideas and see where it can take, for sure.
Hairstyles, you got the black clothes, you got the culture. Like, we don't see this in other games. I love Elden Ring. I played it for the first time months ago, and I love the game. But when I was creating my character, I could not make myself look like me. It was like, you know, I felt like I could
make a character look like me. This nigga think like he's the main. This nigga think like he's the fucking main character, bro. God damn. I never even heard anybody say that. I never heard anybody say, bro, I'm not gonna play FIFA because I can never make a character look like me. Idiot. Stupid, man.
Like I didn't belong there. But there are games that did it right, and I
don't belong there.
These motherfuckers at Robber Space Industries done did it. Star Citizen is not a scam. Cloud Imperium Games. Look, they did it. Look at the 4C. Look at the naps, nigga. Granted, the lineups in the year 3000 something is trash. Of course they had to give us the fucking kill model. Got a nigga looking like Big Sean in this bitch. The locks is kinda ass, but they're doing the best they can. Another billion-dollar company done did it. 1 nigga, 2 nigga, 3 nigga, 4 nigga, 5 nigga, 6 pre-made niggas ready to go. No shit about no wiggin' wealth, but niggin' wealth must be what they use for their hair. The naps are napping. The fades are cleaner. We all know that one nigga.
Imagine rating a game about the fades being cleaner, bro. Or the fades are cleaner. I really need to hear what you guys say, though. I just got fatigue from these black people, man. These Wakanda boys. I'm not saying all black people like this. Because black people like me, we are chill. I swear to God, if you call this nigga the N-word and you are a white person, for example, you're clavicular, you see him and call him a nigga. I swear to this nigga gonna lose his mind. He gonna cry. If he gotta fuck on night, they gonna blow inside of your mind. Oh, you call me nigga, how dare you? Nigga, it's a fucking word. You a nigga, you call yourself a nigga. A white person can call you nigga. That's the reason why if you're watching this video and you get to this point, I give you the N-word pass, on God. And if you made to this video, at the end of this video, you also owe me a fucking subscribe, man, on God.
Nigga that got cornrows and shouldn't have gotten them. But this ain't him. Hogwarts Legacy gave us beautiful natural designs. Look at that. She's
Nobody gives a
at me
fuck.
right now like you see the baby hairs, nigga.
Nobody cares.
That's my little rant. Y'all know I make everything deep. If you're not black, you may think I'm tripping, but just put yourself in our shoes.
Are you tripping, bro? I mean, okay, I'm not in the shoes. I'm not a kind of boy. And I don't see what you're arguing. Let's have an example. What's wrong with a game being full of white people? Does that mean black people gotta be killed? Does that mean black people gonna starve? They're not gonna have access to banks. They're not gonna have access to food. They're not gonna have access to Spotify. They're not gonna have access to education. No. A game is a game. A movie is a movie. It's actually not that deep as you're trying to make it seem. Before this nigga was like, if you don't want to go deep, get aside. No, this is not deep as you're trying to make it seem.
You grew up watching everything being the opposite of you. You never see any representation, and then the little representation you see is flawed and also critiqued heavily. You kind of feel.
Okay, if you black people why didn't you buy that game? Why did that game flop? Why you niggas were there? You want to be represented, why didn't you play the game? What's point? What's wrong?
Like, y'all get it. If you are a dev, a white dev watching this video, the research is out there, okay? You can, or hire some black people to be on your team. It's not hard, bro. It's 2026. Y'all can make it
hire black people
happen. I promise you, man. We love a variety of games, but we also gotta feel represented in it. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man.
Nah. Shit video, bro. Nah, child. Rate this video scale out of 10, I ain't gonna cap, though. Rate that video scale out of 10, bro. My forehead that can literally put a world map on this bitch. Tell me if you want me to put an old map, I'm gonna do it for you, bro. And also, I appreciate if you give me a sub, if you haven't do it, I appreciate it as well. I stream on Twitch, man. Show me some love on Twitch, man. I love you guys so much, man. Remember to show love, not hate. I understand a little bit in this shit, I kinda got carried away, but this is life, man. This is life, sometimes I get carried away, but no hard feelings. I just wanna make this nigga check out these niggas, bro. Like, it's not that deep, bro. We outside, man. I love you niggas so much, man. We out.